Gloria Crump with the Queen of Real Estate with the Coastal Leaders Realty Group. And today for Tea and Crumpets, we have Will Moseley with Riterug Flooring. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been with the company, as a little bit about the company as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, my name is William Moseley. I've been here on the Emerald Coast for almost 10 years now. I've been with the Riterug brand for a little under a year at this point, but I've been in flooring for nearly 20 years of my professional career. The Riterug brand has been around for almost 100 years. They're based in Columbus, Ohio, expanding to the Emerald Coast here, and we have a couple different warehouses in Mobile and Pensacola, Panama City, and we're about to open one in Tallahassee.
Oh, wow. And so what areas do you service? Obviously those areas that you mentioned, but do you service other areas?
So really the whole I-10 corridor from Biloxi to Tallahassee, we can handle really easily. Myself, I run from Biloxi to about the Fort Walton-Destin Bridge.
Yeah.
And then Ted, who is our Panama City rep, picks up at the Destin Bridge and carries over to where he meets the Tallahassee market.
Oh, neat. Now, and you said that Riterug Flooring actually been in business for almost 100 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And it started in Ohio.
Yep.
And so where do people typically see, I mean, that's a long time in business.
A long time.
Yeah. So
privately owned. It's not a corporate. It's owned by one guy.
Oh, no.
I believe it's third generation.
Oh, wow.
Mickey Goldberg. 1934 is when it was started.
That is a long time.
A long time, and they've done everything from buying warehouses and bringing product in to working with special orders from your traditional the Mohawks, Shaw, everything like that. But we have a huge amount of in-stock inventory at our distribution center. Millions of dollars worth of inventory.
Well, that's easy. That's great for people who need to be installed on a quick turnaround. So.
And that's pre-tariff inventory as well.
Oh, good.
So
pre-tariff.
Pre-tariff, that's important. When the in stock is pre-tariff, it's a really good deal.
That's awesome. And so tell us a little bit about how Riterug is different from other flooring companies.
Yeah, the
traditional flooring companies, so to speak.
The main difference is you don't have to come to a showroom. We have a warehouse and a showroom at our office in Pensacola, but I have a mobile van, which we'll show you in a minute.
Yes.
But I come to you and we can make a showroom out of your house, your office, a parking lot.
That is so convenient.
The beach, wherever you want. I'll put the samples on a boat and come out on the water.
Oh, that's that's nice. That's so nice because everybody who's are busy. Sometimes they can't, because typically showrooms are just open during the business hours, and people have to work.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome, and that's also nice too because if you can come to their home, then they can see what it's going to look like and not waste that time.
Right.
Because lighting's different, obviously, in homes, and then the furniture and things. So what looks great in a showroom might clash, so
You're not standing in a big box with fluorescent lightings and gray walls and metal cabinets and concrete floors. You get to see it with your cabinets or your couch or your lights.
Exactly. And so, so tell us a little bit about the process. Obviously you come to the person.
Yes, ma'am.
And so let's say you did happen to show up at the home. So what happens? I mean, obviously you got to do measurements.
Yep. So generally the first thing I'll do is kind of look at the areas that we want to do, talk to the customer about what type of product they have envisioned. If they have a vision board on Pinterest or TikTok or something like that, we'll reference that look. I'll bring some samples in. And while they kind of play with the samples in the room or rooms, I will take measurements of the area, give them a little bit of, no pressure, select a color. It's more of a design process than it is a flooring sale.
Oh, cool.
Then once I have the measurements, they're all drawn out on an iPad, and we can plug the flooring that they select. If you want one floor in the kitchen versus the living room, we can plug and play, and the quote's right there in your home. It's entirely up to you if you want to move forward. Then think about it. Finance. We have 24 months financing right now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you can have it done before you even get your first bill.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's great for people who are needed that to happen, or even if they're thinking about selling their home. I mean, this is a great opportunity for people to put it on a 24-month finance, and then when they sell the home, then they could turn around and pay it off, obviously. And that would actually be very beneficial for people who are on a budget.
It's not a traditional pay at closing, but it's as close as you can get.
Oh, no, I agree.
The modern world.
Yeah, exactly. But, I'm just thinking about people who are needing to update their flooring, but they're on a budget, and they know that could really increase the value of their home.
For the real estate transaction, we can even do essentially a pre-quote, so you can set up a flooring allowance and then allow the buyer
to pick out the
we can show, hey, these are the 25 colors of this product that we have picked out. If you would like any of these, you can select it.
And then they can have it installed, maybe the day after closing or something before they move in. Oh, that's great. That's good to know.
Very simple.
Yeah, well, I will definitely be calling you on that, because that way people can say, okay, we don't like this flooring, or a lot of times we get concerned about, people putting in the color that the new buyer's not going to like.
Right.
And then we just messed up with my clients spending thousands of dollars. So this is a huge benefit to where say, hey, this is the budget. You can pick it out, and the day after closing or so, it can be installed.
Absolutely.
I love that. We'll definitely be calling you on this. So I think I even have a couple people in mind already. And so tell us a little bit about the warranties that y'all offer, with maybe the products or the installation, things of that nature.
So the installation is pretty simple. It's a 1-year craftsmanship.
Okay.
You call
that's
me.
a lot of time, too.
Yeah.
So that's
and
great.
Most of the time, it's a transition piece comes loose, or a piece of quarter round pops off the wall. You can call me or anybody at my installation coordinators that will coordinate everything. But it's anytime in 365 days.
Yeah.
And if it's day 366, we're not a hard line.
366, yeah.
Products themselves will range anywhere from about 5 years, from a manufacturer defect level, all the way up to lifetime that you own the property.
That is great.
And much of them also have a commercial warranty as well. So if we're doing a small retail area or an office at a shop or something like that, we have products that fit into the commercial realm.
Okay. And one thing that we talked about when you said sometimes the warranty is for the life that you own the home. So that works out really well if my seller wants to wait for the installation afterwards. So it would all be on the new buyer for their duration.
And we can put the seller and the buyer on the paperwork that way, because I know the seller needs to pay for it with the allowance, but the warranty needs to be in the buyer's name.
So y'all are able to work with us on that. That is great. And so we already talked about the areas you service, which is great because, and what's nice too with people who live in areas not along the Emerald Coast and the Gulf Coast, because there's so many of our clients that live in Ohio and live in other areas. So that's really good because, they might be more familiar to this company, obviously, if it's been around for 91 years. And so, we're going to show y'all the van.
Absolutely.
And so you can see some of the products that y'all have. Do you know how many products y'all offer off the top of your head?
There's hundreds of colors in the van right now.
Yes.
And there's really not a product in the world that we can't offer. Awesome. If it's made in the flooring business, we probably have a network with that vendor already. But Cali Bamboo and Mohawk, Shaw, Engineered Floors, MSI, Elysium, Imser, Dell Tile. The company just works with everybody. So
that's awesome.
We can get anything.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm excited about seeing what you do have to offer, and I love the fact that you're able to go to people. And sometimes you even mention that you go to people that aren't even at their home. Like you'll even meet them in parking lots.
To give them an idea. At lunch break, we can coordinate anything.
Well, I love the fact that y'all are so accommodating.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
The world we're living in, you kind of have to be.
Absolutely.
It's customer service. That's why my little slogan is I treat my clients like royalty, and it sounds like you do too.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that's the way it needs to be. So I'm excited about seeing what you have to offer.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, so now we're here by the mobile van.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this is neat. So there's tons of samples inside, and here's just a few. So tell us a little bit about the flooring you've got here.
So we have everything ranging from carpet,
in-stock vinyl plank, special order vinyl plank. I have tile, solid hardwood, engineered hardwood, laminate. Basically any variety of product that you could want, I have on call.
Y'all can, well, maybe you can zoom in and come and look. There's tons of samples in here.
There's a couple hundred different colors of products throughout the whole van. I have vinyl predominantly on this side and engineered hardwood on the other, and then carpet in the back.
And so you take this wherever you go with you big clients. I mean, like you were saying, you met someone at Everman.
Yeah, we're standing in a parking lot
Yeah,
right
standing
now.
in a parking lot. I could take a look and see what all
We
y'all
can make
have.
anywhere you are a showroom for you.
That's awesome. I love that. That's great. Yeah, so there's tons of samples. So, yeah, that's neat. That's cool. So,
This is one example of a carpet that we have in stock, and we can install this product in your home as early as tomorrow.
wow. And you have multiple
I have
shades,
multiple.
too. Yeah.
I have 3 colors that I have plenty of that I could do an entire house.
And those are nice and neutral, so they'll go with anything, really. So, good deal.
Thank you so much for watching. We're going to have his contact information at the end of the video, and we hope that you'll give him a call, and we look forward to working with you with our clients too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.